Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We're playing some Front Office Football 7. We restarted our campaign with the updated rosters for this year around week 10. So, or last year technically. Now, well, no, it is. It is still technically this year since the new year doesn't turn over till March. Okay, so we're going against Green Bay. So, and Rodgers. Well, actually, let's look at who's out. So Kuhn is probable. Micah Hyde's out. So that's going to be Haha Clinton Dix. No, Haha Clinton Dix is out too. And Micah Hyde. And Demarius Randall. So it's going to be Casey Hayward and Sam Shields. My guess is Demarius Randall was the second. So we might have to look at who will be starting in case of Haha Clinton Dix. I can't with that screen up. Packers. Whoops, that's Texans. Packers. Okay, what position? Scroll down. Looks like it's going to be Sean Richardson will be starting instead of Haha Clinton Dix. So that's a big thing. A Lacey, Richard Rogers, Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, two big elite, or at least Jordy Nelson's a big elite receiver. Cobb has that speed. On the line, Bakhtiari, Sutton, Shredder, Lang, and Beluga. A decent line there, especially with Sutton. Defense, Josh Boyd will be on the left side. Keon will be the nose tackle. Mike Daniels. Clay Matthews will be on the strong side. Palmer and Nazarato will be in the middle. Peppers will be on the will. And so we know that. One thing is, let's go back to rosters. They do have Raji, but is Gideon better? Gideon is two better. And there's Dante Jones. Yeah. Barclay, Josh Walker, Corey Lindsley. Corey Lindsley is actually technically better than Shredder, but they're going with Shredder. Mike Neal is on the Sam. Jace Nazarato. When was he picked up? He's undrafted. Yeah. So he started in the roster. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, guys. So we'll see the simulate games. Let's look at the preview. Obviously, it doesn't look good. Green Bay by 8. So obviously, Rodgers better than Cutler. Uh, Running back, we have Forte. Receivers on the line, they're better. Defense, comparative. Uh, we have the better linebacker in secondary. That's debatable. But also, we have a couple linebackers. I mean, they have Clay Matthews, but I think our middle linebackers take it over there as possibly. Our secondary, yeah, I mean, they have a lot of secondary injuries right now. Special teams the same, coaching same. Coaching's always the same for some reason. So their receivers are better than our corners. Our receivers are better than their corners. Their front seven is better than my front seven defensively. And then our front seven is better than, yeah, better than theirs. So this could go either way. One thing is we haven't looked at our schedule in a while, so let's look at ours. Any injuries? Ziggy Hood is out, I think. Mild rib cage. He's at full strength in a week. Um, I mean, we might deactivate Ziggy Hood. I think possibly, maybe. No, we're gonna keep Hood here. We're gonna keep Hood in. Kevin Meredith. We do have 5 running backs. Oh, we had an injury at some point, is what put us back. We have Fuller, Bruce Callahan, Porter. We did take 3 safeties, but I'm using like Jones, Corey, Harold as one. Strain rotator cuff for Amos. Amos can play. Strain rotator cuff. I mean, he's going to be a little slow in the back end. But my team only. Let us simulate the week. No longer active on your roster, huh? Oh, I don't have any punt returners. First off, so this is going to be. Let's go with Langford and Smith got some breakaway speed. Yeah, Smith. Kickoff returners. Again, it's gonna be Langford and Smith. Left tackle. Bushrod. We're gonna put Leno here. Guthrie's not even on my team, is he? Yeah, he is. Technically, if I take someone off, it should be good. Huh, that is weird. There. I just didn't have anyone in special teams, so that's the issue. So we run the toss. We like to receive. We're not gonna play calls. We're gonna let our coach do it. So Langford gets a 25. Forte gets 5 yards there. Cutler scrambles for 7th, first down. To White for 8 yards. Langford loses 1. Forte gets 7. Yeah, we aren't simulating the White injury. Langford goes 3, but he fumbles. Green Bay picks it up. So Jordy Nelson, that doesn't go anywhere. False start. Adams catches one for 44 yards. First down, obviously. Starks gets 5. Nelson gets 6. Fumbles, and Kuhn does pick it up, so they recover. Nelson finishes the drive with a touchdown. So this Cutler to White for 3 yards. Cutler to Marquise Wilson, that's batted down. Cutler to Kevin White for 10 yards, first down. Defensive holding, so automatic first down anyway. Forte goes for 6. White catches it for 6. Langford goes for 1. Yeah, one of our players was down, but just minor injury that goes nowhere. Cutler sacked by Peppers. Cobb that's tipped at the line. Adams goes for 1. McPhee takes him down. Starks juggles and drops it. Forte gets 8. Good block there. Forte goes for 2, first down. Cutler rushes for 5. Cutler scrambles for 4, 3rd and 1. White, that's in double coverage and knockdown. So on the Cobb, drops the ball. Cobb makes the reception on this one, 29 yards. So he makes up for that drop. Lacey loses 3. Good stop by Roll. Starks gets 11, 3rd and 2. Adams goes for 1. Willie Young stops him. Antoine Smith is blocked though. White drops the ball. Langford loses 1. Punt it back. Devonta Adams gets it for 17. Goes in the second quarter. Cobb for 14. Come on, Fuller. Jordy Nelson, but for 3. Cobb goes for 5. 3rd and 2. Maxwell rushes for 2. First down. Starks goes for 7. Kuhn catches the ball for 7. So they're on the 2. Rodgers makes the play. So it's 14-0 Packers. We knew this was going to start this way. Langford goes for 3. Knew this was going to be a difficult season. Forte goes for 3. 3rd and 4. Alshon Jeffrey gets it for 8 yards. First down. There's Langford for 1. Martellus Bennett catches the ball for 15. Forte stopped for no gain, but a face mask, automatic first down. Forte goes for 3. Forte catches the ball for 27 yards. There's Forte. Langford loses 3. We're on the 11. White catches an 11-yard touchdown. My alarm on my phone is going off. I didn't want that in the video. So they punted back after unsuccessful drive. Forte goes for 9 yards. Langford goes for 2, first down. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left. There's Miller getting 3, some Miller time. Forte for 4, 3rd and 3. Can we convert? White catches for 12. White catches a bomb for 50 yards and a touchdown. 2-minute warning. So 1 sling to Jordy Nelson, double coverage knocked down. 1 to Starks, gets 4. Shea McClellan on a tackle. Jordy Nelson gets it for 3. And it's punted back to us. We get a legal block though. Cutler sacked. 26 seconds left. Zach Miller gets 7. And then Cutler to Forte for 7. Green Bay calls a timeout. We're going to kick back. End of quarter. They get the ball. So 1 to Starks for 3 yards. Starks gets 2. 3rd and 5. 1 to Cobb for 6. First down. Jordy Nelson catches 1 for 9. 2nd and 1. Loses 1. Shea McClellan on a stop. A. Lacy goes for 7. That one's to Cobb for 15. Another 1 to Cobb for 6. Rogers doesn't get anything there. Jordy Nelson caught for 7. First down. Shea McClellan tackles. A. Lacy goes for 1. 2nd 9. Starks goes for 3. Jordy Nelson, that's overthrown. So they do get a field goal on the drive. Cutler's time Matt Forte for 4. 1 to Alshon Jeffrey for 6. 1 to our fullback for 11 yards. Fullback run, or maybe a fullback pass. Langford for 4. I think it was a fullback pass. Antoine Smith catches 1 for 3. 3rd and 3 in the 48. Forte breaks a tackle, gains 9 yards. Or a pair of tackles. Forte gets 9 yards there. Good run. There's Forte getting another run there. And penalty on Packers, but it's declined. Langford gets 3. I think Cutler got sacked there. White gets 8. So we tied up with a field goal with Robbie Gold. So here's Rogers giving to Starks. Loses 4. Wow. Cobb catches 1 for 32 yards on the outside. Wow. Okay, Nelson gets 2. Cobb incomplete, but we're offside, so give him 5 yards. Starks gets 9. Ziggy Hood makes an incomplete pass there. Adams gets 5 there. Nelson gets 7, first down. But offensive holding, so it's coming back. Nelson gets 22, though, and gets the first down. So Starks has 19-yard touchdown there, run. So we're down by 7. Forte stopped for no gain. Cutler to Alshon Jeffrey for 40 yards on Sean Richardson. That's good. Cutler scrambles for 5. 1 to Kevin White, and that's knocked down. 1 to Matt Forte is 15 yards on first down. Yes, good block in there. Forte rushed for 5, but we get offensive holding. So Kevin White makes a catch for 19 yards. 2nd and 1 on the 11. We get 2 yards on a first down. 1st and goal on the 9. Langford, no gain. So 2nd and 9. There's our fullback. Can't pronounce his name for that. We can't get in the end zone. We kick a field goal. So we're down by 4. There, Starks losing 4. Nelson tipped and intercepted by Antron Roll. So Forte gets 14 yards there. Come on. Cutler Alshon Jeffrey for 8 yards. Looks like Alshon was hurt there. There's Forte for 2 yards, but we get offensive holding. 1 to Langford, rushed for 1. 3rd and 11. Can we get in the end zone? Cutler sacked, but there is a holding. It's going to be declined. We get a field goal. 1-point game. 1 to Richard Rogers. That's knocked down by Fuller. Starks goes for 1 yard. 3rd and 9. 1 to Jordy Nelson. That is defense good by Fuller, I think it was. So here's a pitch to Matt Forte for 2 yards. Drops back. Anton Smith. That doesn't go anywhere. 1 to Marquise Wilson for 6 yards. Going to be short. We're going to punt back. So 1 to Starks gets 1. Fuller, another big tackle there. Starks gets 1 to Antron Roll that time. 3rd and 8. 1 to Starks. He gets 16 yards. Come on. Starks loses 3. A 2-minute warning. Jeff Janis gets 19 yards. We call timeout. 3rd and 4. Starks gets 6 yards on first down. Lacey gets 2. We call timeout. Devontae Adams catches the ball for 27 yards. And that's going to be the end of the game probably. Rush for 4. Loses 1. Yep, that's the end. Let's see what the damage is. So we just couldn't get through that game. Alright. Let's see. The interception. That first fumble killed us. Fumbled our own 25. So Forte, 93 yards and 17 carries. It's not too bad. Starks 78 off 19. He's a backup. Lacey only got 7 yards. So wow, they actually turned to Starks a lot there. Aaron Rodgers, 25-37, 283, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Collar 24-32, 287, 2 touchdowns. So it did take 4 sacks. That's another big thing. But we did have a good output there, rating of 122. Nelson, 56 yards off 8 catches. Cobb, 7 catches. Buck 7. Devontae Adams, 6 catches, 95 yards. So, I mean, that's not great. White, 9 catches for 127 yards. Jeffrey, 3 catches for 54. Kevin White had 2 touchdowns. The rookie go there. Rawl had an interception. Bubba Legford fumbled it. We had a 1 forced by Leon Burrow. We just couldn't get it. The fumble was by Jordy Nelson. Nate Palmer forced that one. Okay, so let's see. Fuller had 10 tackles. Damn. We have no sacks. Peppers had 2. Mike Daniels and Dante Jones had 1. We had some good blocks, some good knockdowns, a couple hurries. We were getting to them. Antrewell defense some, had the interception. Fuller knocked 1 down. Sam Shields knocked 2 down. Morgan Burnett knocked 1. We get up the sacks. Bushrard, our tight end, for Danish, and Slauson. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so what happened there? Ziggy Hood is now 100%. Amos still probable. Zach Miller is probable. Jeffrey probable, just sprained his thumb. No big deal. Okay, no big deal. I mean, what are we looking at on the offensive line? Technically, right now, he is better, but I think I'm going to invest in another left tackle. Down the line, obviously. So we're at Arizona this time. Let's see the scouting report. Calais Campbell will be out. Valdier's probably play. DJ Humphrey is probable. He won't be playing. It looks like Massey will be playing. And Hatcher is out. So, Palmer is going to be the quarterback. Chris Johnson, running back, trying to bring his career up again in Arizona. Real life, he had a good time trying to get his career back up and running. He had a good run in Arizona. Joel White, fullback. Jermaine Gresham, tight end, coming over from the Bengals. Fitzgerald and John Brown, two big receivers. John Brown bringing that speedy guy, and Fitzgerald with that height. Valdir, Uwapati coming over from the 49ers. So Dylan must be a rookie. No, he's a 9-year undrafted guy. Ooh. Cooper and Massey. Defense, Kareem Martin, 2-year guy, drafted by the Cardinals. Gunther, Frosty Rucker. So they got Lamar Woodley coming. I'm not sure where he came over from, but on your guy. Good experience there. Kevin Minter, Sean Weatherspoon, Marcus Golden, rookie. He was drafted in the second round. Looks like he's going to be a boss. Pat Pete, Justin Bethel, Tara Matthew, and Dale Buchanan. So, we're going to have to look at this. That's our scouting. We're going to have to look at simulate games. Go over here, Chicago. St. Carson Palmer's better than Cutler. Okay, I'll give you that. Running backs are the same. I don't know about that. Forte is a more consistent back, in my opinion. They have better receivers. I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. Offensive line, yeah. Defense line and linebackers, I don't know about that. I think they have us on the linebacker with their rookie and Kevin Minter. Their secondary, yes. Special teams the same, coaching the same. Their receivers against my corners, I don't know about that. I mean, we do have some beat up on the back end with Amos, but we'll see. Their corners against my receivers could go either way. Their blockers against my front seven either way. And my blockers are better than their front seven. Okay. So this isn't that big of a deal right now. But they're projected to win by 13. And mind you, we were just edged out only by 1 by Green Bay, and they were supposed to win by 8. So let's see. This is what is this? Technically a Saturday night game, so this isn't a Monday night game. Or Sunday for that matter. Let's do that. Arizona's getting the ball first. Palmer to Chris Johnson for 2 yards. Reverse to Fitzgerald for 50 yards. Wow. Chris Johnson goes for 6. Chris Johnson loses 1 there. Ziggy Hood takes him down. Michael Floor gets 9 there. First down on the 14. John Brown loses 1. Good stop by Roll. Palmer scrambles for 14. They get to the 1. Chris Johnson loses 2. Palmer Chris Johnson for 3-yard touchdown. So that didn't take too long. Cutler to White, that's knocked down. Langford loses 2. Flag for offsides though. 1 to Matt Forte for 4 yards. So 3rd and 1. Give to Langford, gets 4 yards, first down. 1 to Martellus Bennett loses 1. Legal contact, automatic first down. Langford goes for 1. Jeffrey catches the ball for 9. First down. Forte loses 1. Forte loses 2. 3rd and 13. Jeffrey can't haul it in. It's going to be kicked back to Arizona. Palmer to John Brown for 8. One to Willie Young with the sack there. Finally, our first sack of the season. John Brown gets 7. It's going to be short of a first down. 1 to Kevin White. Loses 1 there. 2nd and 11. 1 to White. Pulls it down. Double coverage. Gets 6. Forte gets 5 and the first down. When the White catches it for 9 yards. Man, this rookie's going to be a beast. Forte gets 4, fumbles, and Arizona recovers. So Brown gets for 5. Rare fumble by Forte. Johnson goes to the secondary run for 24 yards on the misdirection. Gresham was batted away by Roll. 1 to Fitzgerald, 12-yard touchdown. Fitzgerald's so much higher than our guys. Forte gets 5. 2nd and 5, Langford gets 2. 3rd and 3. 1 to Kevin White for 10 yards. First down. Going in the second quarter, Forte stopped for no gain. 1 to Forte gets 10 yards. First down. But I'm ready to accuse with that block. Langford gets 3. Langford loses 3, but offensive holding starts coming back. Forte no gain. 3rd and 17. Fire to White. Throwing a double coverage. Deep throw. Can't go anywhere. Put it back. Chris Johnson loses 1. Actually gains 1. Palmer sacked by Eddie Goldman. And that's knocked down. Pressure by Eddie Goldman. Okay. That's flipped to Alshon Jeffrey for 6 yards. Cutler's under pressure there. Langford gets 1. Offsides in Arizona. Automatic first down. Because, 5 yards. Forte gets 2. And that's intercepted by Pat Pete. Intended for Jeffrey. And there's Fitzgerald making some moves. Getting another touchdown. So when the Forte catches a pass for 17 yards, see if he can get on the board at least. Bennett catching one for 33 yards, faking out another defender. Martellus Bennett catches for 13-yard touchdown. So three-play drive there for a touchdown. David Johnson goes 10. So he's brought down. Fitzgerald makes a catch for 70 yards. So Fitzgerald is just beating us up right now. So Cutler to Langford for 8. One to Alshon Jeffrey. Cutler was under pressure there. Eddie Royal catches for 8 yards and a first down. Zach Miller, offside zone Arizona. So another 5 yards. Cutler actually scrambled for 9. That one, the next play is incomplete. One to Jeffrey for 27 yards, making some room there. See, Bennett goes for 11 yards down to the 1. Langford gets it, 1 yard touchdown, punches it in. So it's a 2-possession game. It's a false start. There's one to Fitzgerald getting 8 yards offensive holding, so it's coming back. Brown drops the ball there. Johnson runs for 3. 3rd and 13, and Palmer is sacked. So offsides by Chicago, but it's ultimately punted back. Bennett gets 5 yards. Cutler evades the pressure, gets 5, first down. White drops the ball, but it's double coverage. This one to White for 20 yards. Double coverage again, making up for that drop. White drops another ball. One to Kevin White, and that's batted down by Pat Pete. 3rd and 10. Royal gets the 10 yards and a first down, run of 3. Cutler sacked by Golden. 2nd 9, that's incomplete. Cutler fires Eddie Royal, and it's batted down by Frosty Rucker at the line. So we get 3 out of it. It looks like they're just going to need the ball down, so we'll get the ball back. Cutler to Forte in the 3rd quarter gets 2. Langford breaks a couple tackles, gets 9 yards. So Langford loses 1 there. Gives it to the fullback for 4 yards. 3rd and 7. One to Marquise Wilson for 5 yards. We're short. It's going to be kicked back. So here's Palmer to Chris Johnson for 2 yards. Taken down by Lamar Miller. Chris Johnson goes for 1. Sam Acho helping that. There's a blitz. And Johnson doesn't go anywhere. Actually loses 1 there. It's put it back to us. Forte loses 3. Drop back Martellus Bennett for 7 yards. So it's 3rd and 6. 1 to Cutler. He's going to run for 4 yards. It's going to be short. The holding on Arizona on the punt return. Johnson loses 2. 1. Chris Johnson this time gets 2. Then that's dropped. So here is the punt. We got 9 yards out of it. Forte gets 9 yards in that rush. 2nd and 1. Forte stopped for no gain. 3rd and 1. Get the Forte. Gets the first down. There's Frosty Rucker actually sacking Cutler there. Cutler gets to Eddie Royal for 6 yards. 3rd and 9. Fullback drops the ball, or just didn't complete, batted down. So here's another blitz by us. David Johnson gets 2. Palmer goes to Brown, gets 34 yards, faking out a couple of our guys. And there's Brown again faking out, getting 15 yards. Come on. It's Chris Johnson getting 8. Palmer getting nothing there. They'd lost the ball, and we recovered it. So Langford gets 12 yards in that rush. And there's Martellus Bennett for 8 yards. Going in the 4th quarter. Forte gets 6. We're trying to battle back into this game. Forte gets a huge opening 53-yard touchdown, making it a 4-point game. So here's Carson Palmer, give it to Johnson for 3 yards. Give it to Chris Johnson again for 2 yards. 3rd and 5. Palmer flips to David Johnson on the screen, gets nowhere. We get holding on that punt return, but here's Forte for 5 yards. We get holding though, it's coming back. 1 to Kevin White for 3 yards. 2nd 10. 1 to Eddie Royal, flies incomplete, knocked down. 1 to Eddie Royal for 15 yards on a first down, converting that 3rd down. Cutler sacked there on Marcus Golden. Cutler evades the rush, gets 4. 3rd and 9. Cutler throws to Matt Forte, picks up 7 yards. He's 2 yards short. We're going to punt back. 8 minutes left. There's Chris Johnson getting 5 yards. There's John Brown, and that's incomplete. 1 to Chris Johnson gets 3 yards, so they're going to punt it back to us. Wow. Good coffin corner. Forte gets 1 yard. 2nd 9 from the 2. Langford gets 12 yards on a first down. 1st and 10 on the 14. Forte gets 2. 5 minutes left to play. Langford loses 1 there. 3rd and 9. Cutler sacked. Fumbles. We do recover, so we're going to punt it back. So here's Palmer giving to Chris Johnson for 4 yards. Here's Palmer giving to Chris Johnson for 1 yard. 3rd and 5. 1 give it to Chris Johnson. He gets 4 yards. He's short. And then he punts it. It goes into the end zone. So that is a forced incompletion there. Bennett can't get the ball. There's when a Forte gets 9 yards. Flag on the play, so we lose 5. Oh, and we don't convert because it was 4th and 6. So we stop him there. Chris Johnson gets 2. 3rd and 4. Chris Johnson gets 3. Stopped. We call another timeout. They're going to kick a field goal, so it's a 7-point game. We got 48 seconds left. Cutler to Langford. That's just overthrown. Cutler to Forte gets 10 yards. See if we can do it. Cutler spikes the ball. Cutler to Jeffrey for 10 yards. End of first quarter, or end of fourth quarter, and that's it. Oh, we came up short again. Came up short. Let's look at it. So we had that fumble. We did have an interception, and we just couldn't convert. We had 3 punts here and another 2 punts. We just couldn't get it to get it together. So Forte, 91 yards and 18 carries. It's good. Langford, good change of pace. 10 carries for 49 yards. We had a good average here. We did stop the running game here. Chris Johnson, 21 carries for only 47 yards, and David Johnson, 6 carries for only 42 yards. I mean, David Johnson did get a lot of things right there. And this rush by Fitzgerald was to start the game was horrible. Cutler, 29 of 46, 277, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Did take 4 sacks again, 85 completion percentage. Palmer, 11 for 16, 206, took 3 sacks, 3 touchdowns. Really didn't pass a whole lot. They tried to run the ball a lot because they were on the lead. Fitzgerald, 3 catches for a $132, 3 touchdowns. He had a lot of, wow, I don't even know what to say. We just couldn't cover him. White, 7 catches, 52 yards. Martellus Bennett, 6 catches, 77 yards. We had a lot of pedestrian numbers. We had 1 touchdown with Bennett and another one from Langford on a catch for 2 yards. Pat Pete had an interception. Chris Johnson did fumble it. We did recover that, I believe. Yeah, Eddie Goldman did recover it. It was forced by Lamar Houston. Cutler dropped 1. I think that was one Bushard actually picked up. And then Forte fumbled 1 that was picked up by Lamar Woodley. One hit there. 20. It's a 20. That's not too bad. All right. Sacks, half by Eddie Goldman, shares it with Sutton. Jarvis Jenkins had the other one. Willie Young had another one coming from a reserve spot. Still 8 tackles by Shea McClellan. We gave up 1 to Tyron Matthew, probably a safety blitz. Marcus Golden had 1.5. Shares the other half with Kareem Martin. Frosty Rucker had 1. All right, so got 2 hurries, but really nothing there. They had 6 hurries, 7 knockdowns. I mean, they were all over Cutler. They knocked 1 ball down. They knocked 4. Sorry about that, the sneeze. But yeah, just very pedestrian numbers there. We're not going to win games like that. So Amos still out. Probable. I mean, they're all still probable. How? He's playing in a... Isn't he playing in a... Callahan's playing in that... Who's better? He's better coverage. He's better run defense. Man-to-man zone defense. I mean, clearly Harold Jones-Quarty is better. So, don't beat myself up over that. I know he's better. Alright, so I think we're going to push into one more. So we're going to Seattle. Fred Jackson's questionable, but we will see Marshawn Lynch anyway. Curse is out. And then Justin Britt's out. And then Tyler Lockett's also out. So Russell Wilson, good QB. Marshawn Lynch playing. Derek Goldman will be the fullback. Jimmy Graham, tight end, acquired from the Saints this offseason. They will have Doug Baldwin and Paul Richardson as their top receivers right now. They're missing Kirsten Lockett. In the line, Okun, Sweeney, Novak, Goloski, and Gillum. Gillum's a second-year player, undrafted. Goloski's a rookie. Novak's four-year player, undrafted as well. So yeah, on the defense, there's vaunted defense. Michael Bennett, uh, Atuba Rubin, Jordan Hill coming over. Actually, he was drafted by the Seahawks. Thinking about someone else. Thinking about Will Hill. Cliff Averill coming from the Lions. Bruce Irving, Bobby Wagner, and KJ Wright. Good linebacker core there. Sherman and Kerry Williams. Sherman one of the best corners in the game, although Kerry Williams is kind of starting to fall off. But he will try to get the job done. Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas. Probably the best safety core or safety tandem in the league. So let's see what we can do here. We're both 0-2 actually, which is quite shocking. So someone will pick up their first win. Cutler and Wilson tied. We have a better running back, or they have a better running back. I don't know about Marshall Lynch out of the backfield. I think Forte is more versatile, but I mean Lynch is a better short down guy. Receiver comparisons the same. I don't know about that. I mean what makes their offense tick is Lynch and Wilson. Offensive line, they're better. Could give them that. Defensive line, they're better. Yeah. Linebacker the same. I don't know about that. It says the linebacker core is a hell of a lot better than ours. Secondary, yeah, just because they have Sherman, it's gonna jack up their stats. I think Kerry Williams is starting on the down slope. Special teams, we have the better special teams. It's debatable. Um, their corners against my receivers, yeah, I would say that. Their corners and our wide receivers, I would say our corners are better than their wide receivers right now. So their front seven is better than my blockers, yeah. Their front seven is better than my blockers. I don't know about that. So points per game, they really haven't been scoring a lot, but we have let more of the back end. We have let a lot of points up. Rushing yards were 7th. I mean, passing yards were 9th. I mean, total yards per game, we're the 5th best offense in the league right now, but we're the 21st defense. So that's not great. Yeah, we're almost dead last in opponent's quarterback rating. I mean, we're getting destroyed there. And allowing passing yards, we're getting destroyed there. But rushing yards, we're doing a good job. But they're projecting Seattle to win by 4. So let's see this. So we'll get the ball first. So there's Cutler, 2 Forte for no gain. There's one to Alshon Jeffrey for 8 yards. 3rd and 2. One to Matt Forte for 3 yards. First down. One to Langford for 4 yards. There's one to Kevin White, catches for 5 yards. 3rd and 1. Forte gets 3 yards. First down. There's one to Forte, gets 5 yards. There's one to Forte again. Stop for no gain, but offsides. So that's going to give us a first down. Forte goes for 7. 2nd and 3. That's knocked down at the line. One to Kevin White. That's knocked down. So we get 3 out of it. So Russell Wilson and Jimmy Graham gets 3. Or gets 6, my bad. Rolls goes for 9 yards. We're seeing the backup running back. Lynch gets 6 there. 2nd and 4. Lynch goes for 4. First down. Wilson to Lynch for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Lynch gets 20 yards there until he's brought down by Callahan. There's one to Lynch for 8 yards. One to Lynch again. That's a reception. Loses 1. 3rd and 3. Screen by Richardson. Loses 1. Antwerp Roll goes down. So Langford gets no gain. Kevin White gets 3. So if rolls down, it looks like it might be Monday. Or it might be Harold Jones Quarty out there. Lynch goes in the secondary for 9 yards. Lynch gets 6 yards on the first down. Lynch gets 2 yards there. Lynch gets 3 yards. 3rd and 5. Lynch gets 15 yards on a first down. Rawls comes out there, change of pace, only gains 1. Rawls out there again, gets 23 yards, close to a touchdown. Gunn gets 1 yard, 2nd and 9 on the 10. That's knocked down or falls incomplete. Sam Acho with the sack. So they're only getting to get 3 on it. So we have a false start there. Forte catches the pass for 1. Jeffrey catches the ball for 7. Defensive holding, so it's automatic first down. Forte gets 3, but legal motion for us. That's knocked down by Cam Chancellor. Forte, that's knocked down. 3rd and 15, 1 to Kevin White, and that's knocked down again. There's one for Thomas Rawls for 6. Almost says Clinton Rawls, Thomas Rawls. Lynch gets 3, 3rd and 1. Can we stop him? Rawls gets 1, first down. 1 to Lynch, he gets 1. 2nd and 9, Lynch gets 8 there. 3rd and 1, flick, Jimmy Graham gets 3. Lynch loses 1 there. And that one, Rawls loses 3. False start, they lose 5 again. Run to Russell Wilson, gets 4, so it's punted back. So Forte loses 1 there. 1 to Matt Forte gets 2, 3rd and 9. Forte to Kevin White, White drops the pass. Come on. Punted. Wilson Lynch actually loses 3, my bad. Clinton Rawls picks up 4, 3rd and 9. Russell Wilson to Rawls gets 5, goes to 2-minute warning. He's short of first down, punted back to us. There's 1 to Jeffrey for 21 yards. Finally, Bennett, that's incomplete. Knocked out the line. White catches that one for 9 yards, but we get a legal shift, so it's coming back. Seattle's penalized there. Cutler sacked by Rubin. They finally get to him. 2nd and 18. Smith gets nothing. Cutler sacked by Bobby Wagner. And we're just going to kneel the ball down. So, and here's Richardson getting 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Rawls, no gain. 3rd and 3. False start. 3rd and 8. Lynch gets 8, first down. Actually catches that one. And that's Will Sutton making that one happen. But Rawls has 27 yards there in that reception. Lynch goes for 3. Shane McClellan gets knocked down, but he'll stay in the game. There's Lynch for 9 yards. 1st and 10 from the 31. Rawls gets 10 yards. Come on. Lynch gets 8. 2nd 2. Lynch gets 13 yards and a touchdown. So Cutler to White only gets 1. 2nd 9. That one's to looks like Forte for 3. Lanford gets 4. We're short. We're going to kick back again. BJ fumble. BJ, I don't know who that was, a fumble, but they recover. They get 1 there. Jimmy Graham gets 6. 3rd and 3. Baldwin gets 3 and a first down. Here, that's in double coverage. Knocked down by Amos. Lynch, damn it, gets 49 yards. Come on, guys. That's knocked down by Amos. Lynch gets 21 yards. And oh, my God. We were doing so good against the run. Now we can't do a damn thing. Lanford goes for 1. Cutler, that's incomplete. Knocked down. Cutler runs for 6. We're short. We're punting. Come on, guys. An eligible man downfield, so that gives him more yards. Lynch gets 2. Lynch gets 6. 3rd and 2. Lynch gets 18. What is going on with this run defense, man? Wilson runs the ball for 11 yards. Richardson doesn't get anything. It's called back in the holding. They only get 8, so it's punted back. Cutler to Jeffrey for 4 yards. Going in the 4th quarter. 1 to Langford. Loses 4. We get a false start, so we lose 1. White, that's knocked away, so we got to kick it back. Or punt it back. Lynch makes a reception for 26 yards, but we get defensive hold, so it doesn't matter. Lynch gets 1. 2nd 9 from the 14. Coleman gets 1. 3rd and 8 from the 13. Gunn gets 11. Too many men on field. By Chicago. Gives them an automatic first down. Lynch punches in for another touchdown. Lynch is killing us right now. Cutler sacked. Penalty on Chicago. They're going to decline it. Forte loses 2. 2nd 16 nothing. 3rd and 16. Burrell catches the ball. Converts to first down. This time. Wow, we actually got something. Forte, no gain. 3rd and 2. Wanted Alshon Jeffrey for 7 yards. Thank you. 1, 2, Cutler knocked down. That was intended for Jeffrey. Another for Jeffrey has dropped. Cutler sacked. Weak recover. Cutler to Jeffrey for 22 yards. We do convert it. Barely. One to Jeffrey for 14 yards. One to Eddie Royal, intercepted by Earl Thomas. Lynch gets 1. They're just going to pound Lynch down our face. Gets 3, 3rd and 6. Lynch gets 12 yards because we can't stop Lynch for some reason. Lynch gets 6. Brown gets 2. 3rd and 2. Bryce Brown loses 2. We're going to pump back to us, but we can't do a damn thing about it. Langford loses 2. Cutler to Miller for 16. First down. 1 to Langford. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. One to Devontae Thompson. That's incomplete. Cutler to White for 10 yards on first down. One to Marquise Wilson. That's overthrown, but he's under pressure. That was to Bennett. That's knocked down. One to Langford. That's knocked down to the line. Cut to Marquise Wilson for 12 yards on the first down. One to Josh Bellamy, but that's hurried and knocked down. One to Josh Bellamy. That's blocked down to the line. One to Marquise Wilson. That's knocked down by someone there. And that Bennett's knocked down that one. Bennett is knocking down so many passes, and it doesn't matter. They're just going to knee it down, and that'll be the game. So we didn't do shit that game. Horrible. Horrible showing. I mean, horrible. They missed that first field goal, though. I mean, Marshawn Lynch, 31 carries for 223 yards. Just, I don't even know what to say. Jeffrey did have 6 catches for 76 yards. It was B.J. Daniels that fumbled it. Cutler did fumble. Calhoun picked it up. Here's our issue. Bobby Wagner 1 sack. Michael Bennett 1 sack. And Toba Rubin 1 sack. Frank Clark 1 sack. We did get 1 by Sam Acho. But here's our another issue. They had, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hurries. 8 knockdowns. 2 blocks. We only had 2 hurries. Gave Russell Wilson all the time in the world while their defense was all over us. They did have 6 defense. We did have 2 by Adrian Amos knocking it down, but it was really just a horrible showing. Rose 100%, Amos 100%, Shane McCollum, probable. Zach Miller will be full strength in about 2 weeks. He's probable. Austin Jeffrey's probable. Here's Pierre-Paul, the New Jersey Giants, for his lackluster performance against Washington. Okay. Jordan's Heritage Quarter. He's just being a baby. So in week 4, we go against Oakland. But we'll do that in next episode. I will see you guys next time.